When I first cut this album on, I was ready to call Justin Timberlake Tracy McGrady on the Spurs, Shaquille O'Neal on the Celtics. For the non-basketball fans, that means trash or garbage. And I don't know what the music critics are talking about. This album is fire. I was born in 1994, so I've been a fan of Justin Timberlake pretty much my whole life. I was there for the NSYNC days, the whole Britney and Justin thing, the Super Bowl. JT has been my guy for a long time. I'm not a Justin Timberlake stan by any means, but I feel like he gave us 3 classic albums in a row with his debut album Justified, Future Sex Love Sounds, 2020 Experience Part 1. Now his more recent stuff, not that great. Like 2020 Experience Part 2, I might have liked maybe 3 songs off of that project, and then Man in the Woods, Man on the Woods, whatever that project was called, should have stayed in the woods. Justin is one of those artists that if he drops anything, I'ma listen to it. Maybe I'm out the loop, maybe I just don't pay attention like I used to, but I didn't even know he was dropping an album. Like I knew he was at some point this year, I didn't know he meant now. The only reason I knew he dropped this project is because I got on Twitter and I saw he had a Tiny Desk. Going into this, I didn't really have any expectations. Like I said, I didn't even know he was dropping this, but this was a really good album in my opinion. But with that being said, the first track, Memphis, when I finished playing this for the first time, I literally paused the album because I was like, damn, this is about to be garbage. As of now, I don't like this song at all, but it might grow on me down the road, I don't know. Like when it comes to the lyrics and the messaging of this song, I enjoy that, but everything else about it, it just seems so flat. He started his album Justified off with Senorita, 2020 with Push Your Love. This just felt really flat. This felt like a demo track that wasn't supposed to be released. Like I don't like the beat, I don't like the way he was singing on this. This was a miss right out the gate. After that first song, I don't think he really had to miss the rest of this album. Effing Up the Disco is the next song, and he bounces right back. I don't know, maybe I'm tripping, but it was some parts of the song that I feel like I could hear Anderson .Paak's voice on this fit perfectly. Like, especially the part right after the chorus, it was some parts that it sounded like something that Anderson .Paak would do. But overall, a really good pop song. And then he hits us with No Angels, and once again, really good. I love these artists that's doing these 80s sounding records, these 80s disco sound. Like I love that sound. Like somebody like Justin Timberlake, when I listen to his music, you know, I want something I could groove to. But Justin sounded great, the production sounded great. This is one of those songs that I can't wait to listen to when it gets a little warmer outside. Like that beat breakdown at the end of this was crazy. Like I'm surprised that Timbaland didn't have any production credits on this because it sounded like something that he would usually do. The next song is called Play, and it's cool. I can't think of what it's called because I don't know if they sampled the record, but it sounds like this old song that I've heard before, and it's annoying because I know it's gonna hit me later. I don't know how much I'm gonna go back and listen to this song, but it was okay. The next song, Technicolor, bruh, this is that grown folks music. This that type of music that had your parents like, boy, you don't know about this. Like, I feel like that's gonna be me like 30, 40 years from now when I have kids. His song is amazing, and it might be my favorite track on this album. When this song came on, I was like, yo, what is this? And then I grabbed my phone and I saw it was over 7 minutes long. Everything made sense. This that type of music that makes you put on that stank face, that mean mug. Like Justin doesn't miss on songs that's over 6 minutes long. I'm talking about Strawberry Bubblegum, Spaceship Coupe, Mirrors, What Goes Around Comes Around. Those are just a few of his songs. Great, great, great song, and I'm not surprised that Timbaland had a hand in this. The next song, Drown, is also a good song. It sounded like something that could have been on Future Sex Love Sounds, which is perfectly fine with me. Liar featuring Fireboy DML, I have no idea who that is. This was one of those songs that I felt like was just okay. I think I'm gonna like it more once it gets a little warmer outside. Like this sounds like one of those songs you play during the summertime once the sun's starting to go down, so it might grow on me later. The next 2 songs, Infinity Sex and Love and War, the fact that he had those 2 songs back to back, amazing. I'm from Virginia, so I'm a big fan of Timbaland, and Timbaland having his hand in this, I'm not surprised. That beat breakdown at the end of Infinity Sex, once again, stank face. Love and War is another really good song, but if you actually listen to what he's saying, it can come off a little corny, but regardless, still one of my favorite songs. Sanctified featuring Toby Wigway is probably the only other song I don't really like. I don't like Justin on this, but Toby sounds really good, and he's an artist that you should check out if you never heard of him before. So Sanctified is a skip for me, but literally the rest of this album, fire. Real quick, the next song, Favorite Drug, I need to do a Lipa feature on that remix ASAP. Flame is hard as hell. Imagination right into What Lovers Do. They were in that studio cooking. The next song, Selfish, was cool, but then he follows that up with Alone, which is such a beautiful song. And I do like pop Justin, but the Justin Timberlake that I really like is that Slow It Down Justin. Like, it reminded me of Blue Ocean Floor on the 2020 Experience. That is such a underrated song in my opinion. Paradise featuring NSYNC was cool for the inner child in me. I mean, they all sounded great, even though it's really just Justin and JC. And then it's the rest of them. Maybe it's the nostalgia, but this was a really good song in my opinion. But this is gonna bring back that annoying conversation about JC. The people that think JC is the better singer, they think he's the better dancer, they say he should have had the career that Justin Timberlake had. No. Look, if you think JC's a better singer, you think he's a better dancer, whatever. It takes more than that to be a star. It's plenty of people out here that are really great singers. They can't sell over 20,000 copies. Justin Timberlake, for whatever reason, he's the total package. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Is JC better than Justin Timberlake, or should he have been bigger than Justin Timberlake? Let me know below. Conditions is another good song, and I thought it was a really solid way to end the album. This project is over an hour and 15 minutes long, and it didn't feel like it at all to me. I enjoyed this project so much. I remember I checked my phone and I was like, damn, I'm on track 15 already? I went in with no expectations, but this was a really good album. It just sucks we're probably gonna have to wait 5 more years for the next one. It's really hard for me to pick, but if I had to, I would say that my top 5 favorite tracks are Technicolor, Infinity Sex, Love and War, What Lovers Do, and Alone. It pains me not to have imagination, but I am confused because a lot of music critics seem to be trashing this album. Like, a lot of the scores that I'm seeing, people are giving it 6s, they're giving it 2 stars. I don't rate albums, I just really tell y'all if I like it or not. But one thing I noticed with some of the reviews, they weren't even bashing the album because of the music, they were bashing it because of Britney Spears. I do not care about Britney Spears and Justin Timberlake relationship from like 20 years ago. Even though I did read something about Britney having an abortion and Justin was playing a guitar for her or something like that. That was weird. But it seems like for some people, they're bashing this album because they don't like Justin as a person, which is cool. If you don't like Justin, that is completely your right. But why review the music? I don't know too much about Justin Timberlake's personal life. I try not to dive too much into white people's drama. I leave that over there. He could be a terrible person for all I know, but I also saw people complaining, saying that he and Timbaland was trying to capture the magic of their old music. And I say, what's the problem? It definitely is moments in this album where it feels like it's trying to call back to Future Sex Love Sounds, but I say, who cares? I mean, everybody hated Man in the Woods. What do you want from him? I think this is a really good album. Yeah, it sounds like Future Sex Love Sounds. Yeah, it sounds like 2020 Experience. That's cool with me. But thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe if you're new here. We talk about a bunch of different things on this channel. What are your thoughts on this album? Did you like it? Did you not like it? Do you think JC is better than Justin Timberlake? Do you care about all the Britney Spears drama? Let me know in the comment section below. Love you guys. Tell us when you love them. Until next time, see you in the next life.